Okay, let's take a look at our bell work. First section says to write an equation in slope-intercept form of the line that passes through the point and has the given slope. So the first thing says it's slope-intercept form. That means you need to have two things to write the equation. First thing you need to have is a slope. Second thing you need to have is an intercept, more specifically a y-intercept. Your slope is given to you, 1/2 here and 2 here. Oh, I'm sorry, -2 there. So both of your slopes are given to you. What you need to find, like we did yesterday, is the intercepts, more specifically the y-intercepts. In order to do that, you need to find what your b value is in y equals mx plus b. All we're going to do is we're going to plug in what we know in order to find out what we don't know. We know y's value is 5. We know equal stays the same. We know m's value is 1/2. We know x's value is -2, and we don't know b's value. That's the one that's not labeled for us. So plus b, and we're going to solve for b. Simplify -2, I'm sorry, 1/2 times -2. Half of -2 is -1. Still have plus b, and we still have equals 5. Then get rid of that -1 or that -1 by adding 1. You add 1 on the right, you need to add 1 on the left. 5 plus 1 is 6. -1 plus 1 will cancel, and what you have left is b. So you have a b value of 6 and an m value, again, that was given to us, of 1/2. So we have a slope now, and we have a y-intercept. So y equals something x plus something. We're going to plug in our m value, 1/2 right there. So 1/2 x plus b, we're going to plug in our b value. It's 6. And then a lot of people are getting stuck with what to put between the x and the 6. It's a positive 6, so you put plus 6. Y equals 1/2 x plus 6 is your equation. Again, your slope's given to you in number 2 as well. It's x comma y. Use what you know to find out what you don't know. Y's value is -3. Equals m's value is -2, x's value is 6. If you're not sure where I'm getting those values at, I'm just looking. Y is right here, m is right here, and x is right here. The one we don't know is plus b. That's the one we don't have labeled. Simplify that by doing -2 times 6 is -12. Bring down your plus b, and bring down your equals -3. Get rid of your -12 or your -12 by doing plus 12. Add 12 to that side, you have to add it to this side as well. -3 plus 12 is a positive 9, and -12 plus 12 will cancel out, equals b. So you have your b value and you have your m value that was given to you already. So y equals mx plus b. Leave y, leave equals, and leave x. All we're going to do is we're going to plug in m's value, which is -2, right there. And we're going to plug in b's value, which is 9, or positive 9 plus 9, right there. So y equals -2x plus 9. For the second part, we're writing equations that are parallel to the given line that pass through the given point. 3 and 4 are almost identical problems to 1 and 2 once you realize what parallel lines means. Parallel lines, in this case, the only thing you need to understand about them is that they have the same slope. So if y equals mx plus b, then your slope of this first equation is -3. If it has the same slope, then your slope is the -3. So then it acts just like 1 and 2. You have x and you have y. Plug in those values to find what you don't know. Y's value is 1 equals mx is -3 times x is 2 plus b is the one we don't know. Now it says parallel. You don't use this value of b because it's not the same line. It's just parallel to that line, so we don't know what b is. -3 times 2 is -6 plus b equals 1. Get rid of -6 or -6 by adding 6. Add 6 on that side. You have to add it on the other side as well. 1 plus 6 is 7. equals these will cancel, b. So you have a b value and you have an m value now. It's called slope-intercept form because you need a slope and a y-intercept. We have those. So y equals space x. We're going to plug in m, which we found out is the same as there. We'll plug it in right there. So y equals negative 3x. And we just found our new b value. We'll plug it in as positive 7. Y equals negative 3x plus 7. And then the last one from the bell word. Again, it has the same slope, so y equals mx plus b. Your slope of that equation is 1/4. So if it's the same, then your slope is 1/4. Again, it's not, you can't use plus b from the first one at 1. It's because it's a different line. We have to use x and y to find it. So 0, that's y's value, equals m's value is 1/4 times x value is negative 2 plus b. Okay, we have 1/4 or 1 divided by 4. An easy way to get rid of that is to multiply all of your terms by 4. Anything times 0, 4 times 0 is going to be 0. 1/4 times 4 is going to cancel out that divide by 4 and just leave you with 1 times a negative 2, which is negative 2. And then 4 times b is plus 4b. Now get rid of your minus 2. Moving it to the other side, you want to add 2. Add 2 to the right, add 2 to the left. 0 plus 2 is 2. These will cancel out, equals 4b. 4 times b means you need to divide by 4 to cancel that out. You divide the right by 4, you got to divide the left by 4. These will cancel. B equals 2/4. The number 2 goes into both of them. It goes into 2 one time and into 4 two times. So B's value is 1/2. So now it's again slope-intercept form because you need to show two things. You need to show a slope and you need to show a y-intercept. We have both of those things now. Y equals, and I have to put it right here just for the sake of space, equals something times x plus b. We'll bring in that something, which is our slope, which is 1/4. And we'll plug it in right there. So y equals 1/4 x plus b, we just found, is a positive 1/2, so plus 1/2. Y equals 1/4 x plus 1/2.